This is Mr. Michael Turner. I'm starting a new series of videos for the Michael Turner channel on YouTube, so welcome to a new series called Turner's Travels. This is Kenya, a suburb of Nairobi in the month of September 2013. And I'm very lucky to be with these primary school children who are very smartly dressed and very well behaved. I've just visited their classrooms and they want me to tell you a little bit about Kenya. There's 54 countries in Africa, and Kenya is halfway up the poverty league table. I've come to Kenya a few times. It's a country that straddles the equator. It was one of the very first countries in East Africa to attract mass tourism. And the typical holiday here is that people will come for 1 week to visit the game parks, and the second week people go to the beaches on the coast of the East African seaboard, encompassing towns like Malindi, Mombasa, and some people go to the northeast of the country to an island called Lamu, which has got its origin steeped in 15th century Arabic maritime trading. Kenya is very famous for its tea, and a few years ago I was very lucky to have a cup of tea in the office of the managing director at Brookbond in Kericho. Kenya is a big country. It's got the coastal lowlands, but as you move west you climb to about 3,005. Sorry, I got that wrong. Can you listen a minute? Nairobi is at a height of about 5,300 feet. And as you go west of Nairobi up into Eldoret, it's about 6,000 feet, and that's where the Olympic Games runners train and win their gold medals. And in the west of the country, coming back to tea, it's in the highlands, and Kericho is an area blessed with sunny mornings and some rainy afternoons. That's the ideal climate to grow tea and coffee. Kenya also produces cement, which is quarried near Mombasa, and furthermore, near here in Nairobi there is a lake called Lake Naivasha in the Rift Valley, and that's where they grow lots of flowers. The flowers are picked, they're put on the aeroplane that night, and the following morning they're in British supermarkets. So Kenya typically as a country produces primary products, which keeps it fairly poor because it has not yet had its stage of an industrial revolution which we had in Britain from the 1750s. The Kenyan people are very beautiful, friendly, open-minded, very easy to talk to, and it's one of the loveliest countries in the world for the tourists to come and spend 2 weeks. And I'd like to say, as I finish part 1 of Turner's Travels, thank you very much for welcoming me in Kenya, and the next video we'll show you will be from Oman as we move on to Nepal and Tibet in the Himalayas. Thank you.